Today we are going to read Mama Panya's Pancakes, a village tale from Kenya. It's written by Mary and Rich Chamberlain, and it's illustrated by Julia Cairns. Read a village tale. This is the genre. This story tells about something that could really happen in the village in Kenya. It is realistic fiction, which means it could have happened, but it's not a true story. Third-person narrator. The person who tells a story is the narrator. A third-person narrator uses the words he, she, and they to describe the action in the story. So we're going to do a quick picture walk just so you can observe the pictures. So either watch on the screen, or if you have your own book, make sure you're looking through the pages, and then we'll get ready to read it. So on this page, you can see that here's a boy and a woman, and it looks like she's doing something to the fire. Pay attention to the bolded words and also the words that are highlighted in yellow. The words highlighted in yellow are the vocabulary words for the week. And then just the bolded words are down here at the bottom. And there's a lot of bolded text in this story that we're going to read. So I'm not going to go over all of them before I read it, but I am going to point out what those words are. So on this page, we have the word dowsing, storing, accepted. Here they are in this picture doing something. If I turn the page, you'll notice, I like how they did this. Here's the illustration, but I like this purple frame right here. It kind of drew my attention in. We have the word fingered. Right here's where we find out what they mean, right? We have the word rounding. Habari za asubuhi. Blurted out. And then asante sana. Okay, and you can see, kind of hard to tell on this picture, but here's his mom right here, and then here's the boy, and then there's a man. When I come to the next page, the illustrations in this story are really cool. We have quickened her pace. You might know what some of these things mean, but if not, it's down here in other words, and we'll go over those as I read. Replied, tapped long reeds, panted. I'm one step ahead of you. Right here, here's some more vocabulary words, buyers and sellers. And then down here, we have these words, plantain, shot a stare at Adika, whisking, stretch the flour, aye, flower stand. There's the word money, which is a vocabulary word, scooped some flour. Then here's the illustrations on this page, and some of our bolded text is popped up, aye, and tucked. Replaced it with the plumpest pepper and sighed. So look at those illustrations. You can kind of make some predictions about what it is they're doing. Then on this page, headed, fetch a pail. You've probably heard that before. Look at the whole thing, fetch a pail of water. You probably know what that means. Dollop, gourds. Old Man River has given us 3 fish today. So we're going to have to find out what that means. Store this away. And then on our final page, you can see this cool illustration. Cardamom spice, her thumb piano. And I want to point this out. Here's an illustration of the thumb piano. I've never heard of a thumb piano, but here's an illustration. And then slightly off key. So let's go back through. We're going to read the story. I'm going to ask you to think about maybe making some predictions, and then we will go through and answer some questions. Okay, so Mama Panya's Pancakes, a village tale from Kenya. So we're going to start out with setting a purpose. Find out what happens when Mama Panya and her son go to buy food. So that's what we're trying to figure out, is what happens when they go to buy food. So let's begin. Follow along in your book or on the screen. Mama Panya sang as she kicked sand with her bare feet, dousing the breakfast fire, or putting out the breakfast fire. Adika, hurry up, she called cheerfully. Today we go to the market. We go to market. Surprise, I'm one step ahead of you, Mama. Adika stood in the doorway, dressed in his finest shirt and cleanest shorts. I'm ready. Now Mama Panya had to hurry. After storing or putting away her pots, gathering her bag, and slipping her feet into her sandals, Mama Panya called, "I'm ready too, Adika. Where are you?" "Here I am, Mama, 2 steps ahead of you." He sat under the baobab tree. I think that's how you say that, baobab tree. Mama Panya's walking stick in hand. "Why, yes, you are." She accepted the stick and led them down the road. Or she, if I look down here, she took the stick and led them down the road. "What will you get at the market, Mama?" "Oh, a little bit and a little bit more." "Are you making pancakes today, Mama?" You are a smart one. I guess I can't surprise you." "Yay! How many pancakes will you make?" Mama fingered 2 coins folded in the cloth tied around her waist. So she fingered the 2 coins means she touched them. A little bit and a little bit more. Rounding the corner, or turning the corner, they saw Mzee Odolo sitting by the river. "Habari za asubuhi?" And if I come down here, Habari za asubuhi? What's new this morning? So he's asking, what's new this morning? Oh, she is, excuse me. Mama asked softly so she wouldn't chase away the fish. Adika blurted out, or said quickly, "We're having pancakes tonight. Please come." "Adika," Mama whispered in his ear. Mzee Odolo waved back, saying, "Asante sana, I'll be there." If I look down here, this tells me how to say it. Asante sana means thank you. So he says, "Thank you, I'll be there." Mama quickened her pace, or she walked faster. "We had to invite Mzee," Adika said. "He's our oldest friend." "Hurry up, you're a few steps behind," Mama replied, or answered, right? "Look, Mama, it's Swandi and Naaman. Adika's friends tapped long reeds, or softly hit with thin sticks, against the thighs of their cattle, moving them along. "I'll be just a few steps ahead." "Wait, Adika," Mama called. Mama hadn't gone too far before he returned. "They'd be happy to come," Adika panted, or said while he was breathing hard. So if he was breathing hard, that means he must have ran to his friends and then come back, right? Because he was... Mama Panya frowned, thinking about the coins in her wrap. Now I want you to think, why would she frown? Oh, how many people will that be? Let's see. Sawandi, Naaman, you, and me, Adika counted. And Mzee Odolo. That's only 5. Aye, or down here. Oh no. How many pancakes do you think I can make today, son? I'm 1 step ahead of you, Mama. Or I already thought of that. You'll have a little bit and a little bit more. That's enough. So I want you to make a prediction. What will happen when Adika sees more friends at the market? What do you think's going to happen when he sees more friends at the market? At the market, there are many buyers and sellers. Adika saw his friend Gamila at her plantain stand, or at her large banana stand. "Mama, pancakes are her favorite." Now, don't you?" And before she could finish, he ran to greet her. Mama tried to catch up, arriving just in time to hear, "You will come, won't you?" "Of course," Gamila replied. Mama shot a stare at Adika, or gave Adika an angry look, and quickly grabbed his hand, whisking him away, or pulling him. "Mama, we'll be able to stretch the flour, or make many pancakes from a little bit of flour." "Ay. Oh no. How much do you think I can stretch flour, son?" Adika waved his hand. "Oh, a little bit, and a little bit more." At the flour stand, or the place where you buy flour, Mama said, "Adika, you sit here." After greeting Bibi and Bwana Zawena, Mama asked, "What can you give me for my money?" She offered a coin to Bibi Zawena, who scooped some flour onto a piece of paper, right? So took some flour out of a box and poured it. Adika popped up, or jumped up to talk. "Mama's making pancakes today. Can you come?" "Oh, how wonderful. I think we can give a little more for that coin." Bwana Zawena put more flour on the paper, then tied it up with string. We'll see you later. Mama tucked or put the package into her bag. Ay, 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 like, oh no, again. You and I will be lucky to share half a pancake. But Mama, we have a little bit and a little bit more. Come, Adika, we may have just enough left for a small chili pepper. Leave it to me, Mama. I'll get a good one. No, Adika, she cried out, but he ran ahead to Rafiki Kaya's spice table. Mama got there just in time to hear Mama's making pancakes tonight. Can you come? I'd love to, Kaya exclaimed. She took Mama's coin and replaced it with the plumpest pepper. So she replaced it with the plumpest pepper means she gave Mama the biggest pepper. Thanks for inviting me. Mama just sighed, right? She went, Think about why Mama's just going, Okay, let's make a prediction. Will Mama Panya have enough food to feed all the people? What do you think? They headed home, or they went home. How many people did we invite for pancakes tonight? Adika, skipping 2 steps ahead, sang his reply, all of our friends, Mama. Mama piled small twigs and sticks into the fire pit. Adika ran to fetch a pail of water, or to get a bucket of water. Mama crushed the chili pepper in a pot, while Adika added some water. She stirred in all the flour. Mama poured a dollop into the oiled pan on the fire, or a small amount, right? She poured a small amount of oil into the fire, or into the pan on the fire. She did not put oil in the fire. Sawandi and Nyman were the first to arrive. They carried 2 gourds, comes down here, these are containers, and here's a picture of a gourd, filled with milk and a small bucket of butter. Mama Panya, we have extra from our cattle. Mzee Adolo came out soon after. Old Man River has given us 3 fish today, which means I caught 3 fish in the river today. Gamila arrived with a bunch of bananas. They go very well with pancakes. Bibi and Bwana Zawena brought a package of flour and handed it to Adika. Store this away for later, or keep this for later. When Rafiki Kaya arrived, she brought handfuls of salt and cardamom spice. Down here it's seeds for flavoring, along with her thumb piano. And here's a picture of a thumb piano. It's a small musical instrument. And the feast began as they sat under the baobab tree to eat Mama Panya's pancakes. Afterward, Kaya played the thumb piano, and Mzee Adolo sang slightly off key, so he sang badly. Adika said with a gleam in his eyes, I know you will make pancakes again soon, Mama. She smiled. Yes, Adika, you're 1 step ahead of me.